Hey everybody, I'm back with another Octagon tournament game. This time I'm playing against Lanni's son, and I'm using Greyjoy Crossing. So we'll see if I can get the jump on him and come out to a quick start here. This is a relatively borderline opening hand. I think I'm going to keep it. The characters I'm putting out are not the ideal. But I think this will work. And I've got the Great Kraken in hand, so I can get my draw engine going, hopefully. It's just good enough to keep, I think, there. This deck does generally set up really well. Looks like he's set up pretty well himself. We both had 4 cards and 8 gold here. He's got Nymeria, which is going to be a problem. That's probably one of the things that could slow this deck down, is the icon control. I did drop back up into my 1 copy of Little Bird, so that may help a little bit to make sure I have all 3 icons represented. And I also got a duplicate of the Reader, and nothing cheap here. It looks like some beefy dudes. I've got Balon, maybe I can get him going early. Looks like I'm going to be starting with Noble Cause probably. And bring out Balon. I'm always a little bit cautious about bringing him out too early. I could throw the Little Bird on him, but he's got Nymeria to take it right back away if he wants to hit me with a Tears. So I may want to hold off on Balon here. Newly Made Lord can't hit limited. Could just go Calling here. Seems a shame to waste it so early, though. I think I just go for it with Balon and make him have the Tears. Okay, so he's coming at me hard on the Intrigue. He gets to choose first player. So now, do I want to leave that dupe of the Reader in my hand so that I can discard it for the Warden's ability, or do I want to play that on the Reader? That's going to be one of the big questions this round. This is the 7th round of the Octagon tournament. I believe we're both 5-1. And it's double elimination, so the loser is going to be out here. And that is not what I wanted to see. I just drew both of my copies of Ahead of the Tide. That's not good. I really would have preferred one of my 3 copies of Risen. But what are you going to do? Did that work? Tried to add some gold there. Doesn't seem to be working. Guess we'll do it this way. Let's see, what can I do here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if I go with the King's Road, so that would let me play Balon, Little Bird, and Great Kraken. Yeah, I think that's what I do. And I dupe the Reader for military claim. Alright, so we're going to drop that. Pay 1 for Balon with Noble Cause. And then 3 for Great Kraken. Do I want to play the Little Bird, or do I want to leave that in my hand? It looks like at this point I may be refueling with counting coppers next turn. Let's go ahead and do that. He gets 6 gold. Tyrion here would not be good. I'm guessing he's got Tyrion since he opened with Wardens. That's usually how that goes. What is Nymeria gonna do here? I've only got one military icon, so that seems likely. I'm kind of wishing I had mulliganed my setup now. It was decent, but this deck can do a lot better. And I think in this type of tournament game, I'd rather mulligan aggressively rather than kick myself for keeping an okay setup. He's thinking a while, which either means he doesn't have a really good play or he's got multiple really good plays. We'll see which one it is in a minute. This crossing deck, I'll post the list as always linked underneath the video in the description for the video. It's got 2 Seastone Chair, 2 Great Kraken, 3 Raiding Longships, and then 2 Ahead of the Tide, as you can see here, to make sure that I'm almost always going to be first player. And I can take advantage of those 3 Raiding Longships. And I do have a reset in Wildfire to kind of keep the board small so my stealth and whatnot is more effective. And the idea is to push through a bunch of unopposed challenges and rack up power really quickly. But we'll see if that happens here. Okay, he's got the Hound, and that's it. Interesting. Suppose if he does have a Tears, I can always try and win Dom, I guess. Because he's presumably spending his 3 gold on a Tears and Wardens. So what do I want to do here? I think I open with the power challenge with Aeron. He blocks with the Chud. Let's do that. It's only 2 strength, but I mean, winning or losing doesn't really matter here. This is just the first challenge that I have to basically waste for the agenda. He actually lets it go unopposed. That looks like a huge mistake, so I'm going to draw some cards here. I'm going to take the draw again here. And then I get an unopposed power. Okay, feel a lot better now that I got those draws off. So can I actually defend an intrigue challenge? No, because he can send 6 against my 6. Do I want to stop here? Doing the military challenge doesn't accomplish a whole lot for me. Kind of think that I pass here so that if he does have the Tears, I have a chance of winning Dom and getting Balon right back. Yeah, so he's going for the tiers. And he did correctly send them both like he needed to. Yep. Maybe in that case I should have tried to get one more draw off the Great Kraken. There's, what, a 1 out of 9 chance that I draw either a Risen or a Hand's Judgment. Although the Hand's Judgment wouldn't have been any use, so yeah. So at this point I let that go unopposed. And then I can win Dom. I'm going to discard these two, because he has not played a location yet, and sometimes those Lanni decks don't run any. And he doesn't have any gold left for a treachery. So Aeron will work. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Balon's dead, so he's not there for Dom. That tells you how little I've actually used Aeron Dampere. Yeah, I play Greyjoy a fair bit, but I generally hardly ever play Aeron. I don't know if I could have done that any differently anyways. He's down to 6 cards. I will now have to try and win dominance. So calling the banners looks decent here. I'm going to go ahead and do this guy. Have my plot go first, so at least I get all the gold. But this is going to hurt, because now who do I pick? Oh boy, I guess it's gotta be Aeron. That is unfortunate. I mean, do I pick the Reader here? Do I have any shot of winning dominance? He's got the Hound, so that doesn't bode well. Maybe I should have wildfired there. Let's see. This guy will be a fair bit of strength. So that does give me an outside chance of winning Dom, and Asha can potentially stand up if I push through some unopposed challenges. This is brutal. Yeah, I think in hindsight I probably should have wildfired there. I almost totally forgot about that draw. That would have been bad. Yeah, it should totally resolve. If you win initiative, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that. Of course not, I get the Risen. Alright. In that case, maybe I keep Aeron. I'm just so worried about that treachery, though. Okay. I think maybe I should go up to 2 Aerons in here. Losing Balon really sucks so much. That's one of like a few things that can slow this deck down. Nymeria and an early Tears on Balon. And that's exactly what happened. And I immediately draw Balon. That's disgusting. Come on, deck. You're just messing with me here. I get Arisen, 1 card too late. And I get a dead Balon. Well, do I go Asha Little Bird Boat or Asha Drowned Man? Kind of think I go Asha Little Bird Boat because he's not going to have another marched. Okay. So I need to get some power ASAP here. What am I looking at next turn? Potentially Wildfire if he plays enough dudes. Probably counting coppers otherwise. Could really use a Seastone Chair to kill my Nymeria. So maybe I go counting coppers and try and find it. His Hound's going to bounce, so that won't be on the board. So he's going to have to play like 2 more dudes here for it to be worth it for me to Wildfire. And this is just ridiculous. Who plays this card? I guess is that Greyjoy tech? He's got an economy advantage on me now, big time. More cards in hand. Alright, hopefully I can press this Great Kraken here. I think I go maybe 1 card, 1 power. Although at this point he's got so many dudes that I don't even know if I can push through any unopposed challenges. Even with the boat and stealth. He's going to do Nymeria now, and I'm guessing taking away her military icon? Her intrigue icon, interesting. Okay, so what's the icon spread looking like? He's got 3 power icons, so I can't get an unopposed there. He's got 3 intrigue icons. And he's got 3 military icons, so I cannot get an unopposed challenge through. What if I do military first, stealth the hound? He's got to block with one of his intrigue icons. And then I go intrigue, but then he's still got one more, so that doesn't work. What if I go power first? Stealth the merchant. It's got to block with both of these guys. Yeah, I'm not getting unopposed off here, but I think that's the best way to do it. It's not looking good. I think I'm at the end of the rope here. And he hasn't even played any bombs yet, just Nymeria's kicking my ass. I was really worried about First Snow and Dracarys, so I tried to build the deck to be a little bit able to handle those problems. There's 3 Risens, 2 Hands Judgment, and a fair bit of 4 and 5 costers. Alright, so he did the correct move there. I cannot do anything about that. I do not have Kraken's Grasp. I am going to get to do an intrigue challenge next, and he'll have to block both of those guys, so he'll only be able to hit me back with a power challenge, so it could have been much worse. It's not too bad. Next turn I can wildfire, even up the board a little bit. That hound's going to be the problem, though. I really hope he leaves this hound there. That would be a huge mistake, in my opinion. Then I absolutely wildfire next turn. Oh my god. Why would he do that? It's so interesting. I don't get it. I think he might have made a mistake doing his Nymeria right away. Maybe he should have waited. He let it go unopposed. Okay. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna draw for the reader, and then I guess I'll do the reader first, draw, see what I get. I think I start going power here. Alright, please, please, please hit this Balon. If he pulls the drowned man, that would probably be the worst thing for me. Okay, sure. That was no bueno. He gets power off me, puts him up to 5, and now he's going to get an unopposed military, puts him up to 6. Do I use the save here, or do I use the dupe? I think I use the dupe. So surely I wildfire here, right? Sure, he just kills 3 chuds, but it's 3 more chuds than I'm killing. He's only down to 3 cards in his hand. I can't believe he left the Hound out there. Alright. Kind of tells me he doesn't have anything good in his hand either. Okay, so he's gonna go get something. That makes sense. I guess he just felt like he didn't have enough economy to play the Hound out again. Probably go get Tyrion here. We'll do Wildfire first before his summons. Probably won't matter, but just in case. That Palace Spearman, I can't believe that. I guess that is pretty good anti-Greyjoy tech. The hell, man? I guess I just gotta trust him there. I don't know what else to do, really. I'm not gonna make him forfeit the game over that, but if he wanted to cheat, he could have done it right there. Nymeria is still a problem. What can I draw here that would help me out? The chair would be pretty good, except I only have 1 military icon, although that kind of then forces him to use Nymeria on Asha's military icon. I'm gonna have 5 gold. Something like Theon Chair would be pretty spectacular here. Probably should have drawn with the Great Kraken last turn rather than take the power, but yeah, I definitely should have. I just can't believe he pulled that Drowned Men. Alright, Jamie will do some work. That is a whole lot of nothing. Come on. Alright. So he either plays Jaime, and only Jaime, or maybe a couple of different dudes. What would I do in his situation here? He can strip Asha's military icon, so I can't win all three. He's got all the fucking money in the world. It's a Greyjoy deck with too many intrigue icons. Alright, so assuming he takes the military, I can win an intrigue unopposed. Unless he blocks with Jaime and the Spearman, in which case I just win a power unopposed. So I'm going to get it unopposed here. He can only block with the Spearman. If he does, I use the long ship. Asha stands. I got a bunch of triggers. It's going to be a long road back, but it could happen. I'm not totally giving up yet. Jaime's a bit of a problem because he's going to start getting that renown, unless maybe I can force Jaime to defend the intrigue. These raiding longships are totally the MVP of the deck. They're so good. But they're even better with Seastone Share and Balon. So I'm either going Counting or Rise next turn. Alright, so Asha's going to stand. I'm going to draw a card. Theon, thank God. Alright, so now that I have Theon, do I start going Power? Or do I draw one more card first? What am I going to have left? Intrigue, and he's got 2 Intrigue icons. And I can Stealth 1, so I'll get another unopposed this turn. So I'm going to draw a card. And then I get unopposed and claim. So now I'm short on economy, is the problem. I'm going to need to draw a King's Road or a Sea Tower next turn. Alright, so now I go Intrigue. And I guess he just lets it go unopposed again. Man, I really need to draw some economy. I think I take the draw again. There we go. Things are looking up. All right. Now, can I defend any challenges? Nymeria just, well no, Jaime just walks through on military. And then he goes intrigue at me, which I can block for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dupe for claim, so I keep that Risen in my hand to protect Theon and the Sea Tower from intrigue claim. So he's probably going to win Dom, although I do have 2 gold left. Do I block this? What did I say I can block the intrigue for? 9, and he can send 9. So I guess I block this power challenge then. That leaves him with intrigue. And he's got to send both to win it. In which case, I let it go unopposed and then I win Dom? Or do I oppose and let him win Dom? I may as well let it go unopposed, because he's going to get a power anyways. This way I get a power as well. Yeah. Lord of the Crossing is not coming through for me yet. So far I would have been much better off with fealty. These passes? Why would he do that? He could have won the intrigue. I guess he didn't want me to win Dom. Okay. I suppose that's fair. So he might be looking at accounting coppers here. I think I go with Rise. Rise, play Theon. Then follow up with counting coppers the next turn, I guess. Or do I go counting coppers first and then Rise? His board's only going to get bigger, so let's do this. He's set up pretty well to survive first snow. Alright, so he'll have 5 gold. Hopefully he can't play out more than 1 dude, but in all likelihood he'll probably play out 2 guys. Alright. So I think Theon seems fairly obvious, right? There's no reason I would do anything else. Now the power rush is on. So can I get through this gigantic wall? I went with the double attachment removal plots in this plot deck to make sure these things stay on. But right now, I'm regretting that, of course. I haven't seen any attachments whatsoever from him. Usually, Lanni decks will at the very least run Widow's Wail and probably Seal of the Hands for Tywin, sometimes Milks, sometimes Bodyguard or two. If they're running First Snow especially. I just haven't seen any of that. I really wouldn't mind if he played a Bodyguard or something here so that I can confiscate next turn without getting rid of my own little bird. And my plots are pretty low gold. Noble Cause and Calling are really the only economy. But this deck has a pretty low curve. There's no Euron. Balon's the only one above 6, and I've already played out him, and I think Reader and Asha are the only 5s, and I've already played them. I haven't drawn any of my reducer dudes, the 1-drops. I haven't drawn any. I don't think I've drawn a 2-drop all game, and I've got Salty Navigator, Shipwrights, Wildling Scouts. I feel like there might be something else I'm forgetting too. And of course I also have 9 limited cards in the deck. I've seen 3 through almost half of the deck. Could have used this a turn earlier. I need to close this game soon because as we go on, his economy advantage is just going to overwhelm me. I just won't be able to play as many cards as he will. So ideally I can push through at least 1 unopposed challenge this turn and get 3 power off of that. Honestly though, I think I have to make 2 happen somehow, but Nymeria and Palace Spearmen are just making my life a living hell right now. And like I said, this is a pretty important game because the loser is eliminated. The winner goes on to the top 9, I believe. We're currently at 18 left in the double elimination tournament. I would say he's got a slight edge right now. I'm not too thrilled with my board position, but if he slips up again and does something like leaving the Hound on the board, you know, maybe I can pull this out. It's taking an awfully long time to think about this. Ooh, okay. That will throw a wrench in my plans. So Nymeria is going to have Stealth and 2 icons. Now, which icon is she going to take? Yeah, that's what he should have done, I think. Although it is the icon that I have the most of. So literally all of his characters have a military icon, only one has an intrigue icon. Or no, he's got 2 intrigue icons. So I stealth the Palace Spearmen. Yeah. Make either Jaime defend or nobody defends here. He doesn't have any gold left. They get a draw. Absolutely get the power. And I get 2 more for unopposed. And claim 2. Alright, don't mind seeing Gregor go away. That was the easy one. Now comes the hard part. I would really like to kill one of these characters, so I'm going to do power here, and then save military for last. So I'll get the strength bump for military, and maybe I can win and actually kill one of these dudes. Or no, I've got 2 claims. That would be fantastic. Holy shit, if I can kill 2 of these dudes. He's going to have 17 strength. I'll have 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 13. So he can't defend this if he wants to defend the military challenge. But if I win this, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Has to leave his hound on the board here. Yeah. Alright, so now the question is, do I need to go with both? I think I can just say Asha, perhaps. She'll be 6, 7, 8. And I can stealth this dude, and he can only block with 7. Just want to make sure that he has 0 gold. Yeah, he can swing with 8. Stealth that guy. He can block with 7. Oh man, he's gonna have to kill 2 dudes. I'm gonna be so mad if I fuck this up somehow. I don't think I did. Can't treachery, he can't Widow's Wail. My heart is racing so hard right now. This is a super tight game. This is one of the best games I've had so far in this tournament. A game with Dark Naj was super close. A game with Tim Wang was super close. Those are both on this channel as well. I think that was rounds 4 and 5, respectively, if you want to check those out. Come on. Oh, that was so good. So who's he kill here? Like, Palace Spearman is objectively his weakest character, but it's also a Tricon, and it's the only one standing that he can hit me back with. So what's he kill? Sirio and Hound, I think? Like, he's got to keep Jamie and Nymeria. And I kind of think he's got to keep the Palace Spearman here. Yeah, okay. So that's what I would have done. Didn't miss unopposed power or anything, so that's all of my challenges. Oh, wait. Crossing power. I believe that's a passive, yeah. So he can win the military or the intrigue against me. He's gonna do the military to get the unopposed. Or no, I have Theon. Theon can block. I'm not really sure what the right move to save is there. Maybe I should have used it on Theon, because even if he has a Hand's Judgment, I have one as well. I'm not sure. Alright, that was a huge turn. Holy shit. Alright, so I need to keep winning initiative here. Maybe I go confiscation and now I can use it on my Risen. That gives me effectively 7 gold with the 2 Greyjoy reducers, so I can play the Scout and the other Drowned God. I think I like that. This is such a tight game. Oh, I have to discard for reserve. Yeah, Balon, of course. Alright. What's he gonna do here? He hasn't done Noble Cause or Calling yet. And he just refilled his hand, but then he's down only 3 cards, and I got rid of Gregor for intrigue claim, thank God. So Filthy would be fairly bad here. He's running Marched, though, and generally it's either Filthy or Marched, so probably doesn't have that. I guess we'll just wait and see. I've made my choice already regardless. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, a dupe and a dude. Really would have loved for that to be the chair. So I can either play Sirio and the Navigator. Yeah, I think that seems fairly obvious. Yeah. Let's see what he's got. Tyrion or Tywin here. I think that's too little too late. I mean, Tyrion's stealth would certainly be good. He could use that for sure. I think it might be possible for me to close this turn with Power Claim, Crossing, and unopposed, a Great Kraken Power and Dominance. Alright, is he bringing up 2 big dudes? He's got Noble Cause. Yeah, there's Tyrion. And now he's still got 7 gold and a reducer left, so he could potentially bring out Tyrion and Tywin here. That's somewhat obnoxious. I can Weapons of the Door next round to bounce the seal, at least. Got him top decking at least. Seal on Tyrion's really annoying though. That was a nice play. So the only way I can get through an unopposed is with military. Oh, but I also have Theon. So he probably takes Theon's military with Nymeria here, I think, but then I can just give it right back with Syrio. Yeah, I'm not sure what icon he takes here. I think maybe he waits and lets me do a challenge or 2 first and then swoop in with Nymeria. I would also like to try and deny his Pycelle draw if possible, since he's down to 1 card. He said he's thinking about it, which I guess means that it's a card that he can play. So Widow's Wail? But he would never play that during marshalling. I don't know. That's weird. All right. if I open with military, I can for sure get to stand Asha. I can for sure get the unopposed, and I can for sure get Theon's power. Right, unopposed. Claim would also be good. I like claim. Yeah, Asha would get to stand. That would leave me with these three guys. I'd go intrigue with one, Tyrion would block. I'd go power with one, Tyrion would block. It's not bad. Stealth, stealth, stealth. Like a boss. Okay. So I have to do this now. Alright, Asha's gonna stand. Reader's gonna draw. Theon's gonna claim a power. Boat is gonna claim me a power. Was that everything? I think it was. Alright, so now he's going to go Nymeria and take away Asha's power icon. So that just means that she's the one I'm sending on the intrigue challenge. Well, he doesn't have any cards in his hand. Do I possibly just pass here? Can I deny Pycelle that way? No, because he can always send these bros together. Alright, so surely he just blocks with Tyrion here and then stands it back up, right? Can I win the power challenge? 4, 5, 6 plus 3, 4, 5 is 11, 12, 13 strength for the power challenge, and I get to stealth a dude. I think I just win the game here on the next challenge. I think I got it, guys. He doesn't care if he loses it. He just has to oppose it. I guess he could be worried that I have Kraken's Grasp. Why is he doing that? I guess he's trying to draw for something to save his ass here. A treachery here would potentially help him. Widow's Wail or Treachery is the only thing that can save him here. And if that's the card that he just drew, that's ridiculous. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back next week with another game for y'all. Have a good night.